Turn it to me this way. Okay. What's up, everybody? Tell me if y'all can hear us. Hold on. Don't say anything yet. And I'll make sure the audio is good first. See, can they hear us? Say something.
Can you guys hear us?
Okay, no. I don't hear it. Yo, can you guys hear us? Okay, we hear you. DC, the After Dark leak. Look, yo, we're not talking about that stuff on here, right? If y'all want that AGS stuff, get it on AGS. Should be good. Let me kind of slide it this way. All right.
Okay, they're saying they can hear us.
All right. What's up, everybody?
Hey,
this
everybody.
is the Mrs.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another episode of Couples Q&A. Today we got a few topics, and if we can, we would like to get some gameplay of Overcooked, me and the Mrs. Are we loud and clear? Can you guys hear us loud and clear? Let me see.
They said, yeah, they can hear.
We did not work out. Well, I did not work out today. I might work out later after I eat.
I ain't worked out in like over 2+ weeks.
Yo, Drew, me, you, and Tasha should do Overcooked on PlayStation, bro. We both of us play here, and you and Tasha play over there. We should do cause that game is super frustrating. It's pretty cheap right now on the PlayStation Store, but we're gonna play it here on the Switch because I have it on Switch. Yeah, I'm tuning in from the backyard. Y'all good sound wise? Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Want me to bring down camera a little bit?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh God.
Google, nobody was talking to you, man.
Google's always like randomly talking to us. But hello, hope you guys had a great weekend last week.
Wait.
Somebody asked who timed out on Drew.
Yeah, hold up. I'm about to make Drew a mod. Yeah. Drew, you're a mod now, so nobody can time you out, man. Drew's the homie. I probably talk to Drew almost every day.
Thank you, Mocha Latte. I'm still learning. I'm very, very beginner. I actually watched like a YouTube video and I just practiced stuff.
Yo, what's good, Space Host?
Somebody asked
Hi, Mocha.
if Glitzy King got the link. I'm guessing it's referring to the audio.
He's probably talking about something else that happened earlier today. What we were talking about upstairs with AGS crap. But let's start off with a few different things. So, what have I been doing? Obviously, got a haircut and been chilling. Been trying to get through Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't been really playing it that much because I've been dealing with my Aquarium, man. Like I have she knows I've been pretty crazy about my Aquarium. She acting like she don't like the way the Aquarium looks.
You did a good job. Thank you, Mocha. No, it's not that I don't like what you did to it. It's just that's your hobby. That's your thing.
But they're so cute in there.
Okay, I'm like I said, don't make me look bad.
She loves it. Don't listen to her, y'all. She loves the Aquarium.
It looks fine, but I'm not as much into it as he is. You know, we have our different interests and stuff, and that's fine. You know, but yeah.
Oh my God, the running joke. Well, so did you guys happen to get a chance to look at the Snoop Dogg versus DMX? Or was there anything that you wanted to cover first before we get to that?
No, we can talk about it. I liked it. I think both DMX and Snoop Dogg have like a really great catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Snoop Dogg had more longevity than DMX, but I think DMX in his prime, he also was. I thought it was a good live. Honestly, it was really hard for me to choose. I can definitely say Snoop Dogg in his early 90s, I liked him more. And of course, in the later 90s, when DMX was, doing his thing, I liked both of them equally. But I probably would say I know more DMX songs because that's more of what I grew up on. I played more East Coast than West Coast music. So if I had to choose, I liked DMX better, but I loved both of them. I couldn't even choose. It was a really good catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max B. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't always watch all the verses. The only verses that I could say I watched the whole thing was when Bounty Killer and Beanie Man did their live, because that's like the whole dance hall era. So it just brought back some really good memories.
Yo, what's up, Perp Minded? Mocha says that she loves her some Uncle Snoop.
I love Uncle Snoop too.
I think I went ahead and listened to it, and I felt like, not all of it, but Snoop Dogg had a lot of like featured music versus DMX had a bunch of like singles and stuff that he was doing. Like if you think about it, DMX was never that much of like a feature man. He had his own. Yeah,
DMX, he was a pretty strong rapper alone. He don't need features, but I mean, if he was featured on like Rough Riders album and stuff, I think he was able to hold his own. Not to say Snoop Dogg wasn't able to, but Snoop Dogg is more versatile, so I believe that's why people would like someone said Auntie Snoop.
Oh, that's messed up.
Well, no, I mean, hey.
You know what though? Snoop always had that fresh perm. Snoop never had split ends in his life.
Yeah, he used to be having some sleek edges, but he used to have some sleek doobie wraps, and I like his dreads now too. Yeah. I like Snoop Dogg because you see growth in him. He's come a long way, so I always respect rappers or people in the entertainment industry that's come a long way. So
Yeah.
I like Snoop. I like DMX too. I actually respect his grind. He's been open about his drug abuse battle and how
He put on
was
some
kind-
weight.
He did. He
Yeah,
joked
he
about
put on
that.
some weight.
Yeah.
He's not into that stuff no more. Neo GameSpark here. Shout out to see another one from Wife Cloud 1983. Oh, DC Nerd Talk is here too. Yeah,
Nice.
hating. You know what
All
it is?
Dre albums are Snoop albums. Oh man, I love.
You know what
Dr.
Neo's
Dre.
problem is? His beard is probably starting to get scruffy again. That's when he starts to talk out of his A.
Yeah, these verses have artists celebrating. Competition is not really their end goal in the streams. And you know what, Laker Rams? I want to actually touch on that because yesterday I saw online Chris Brown and goodness. Anyway, he was trending. Yes, Chris
Usher.
Brown and
Usher.
Usher. They
Yeah.
were trending yesterday because people want to see them battle because everyone is like, damn, who would be a good fit for Usher or Chris Brown? And a lot of people was talking about it. And Chris Brown was basically saying he's only in competition with himself. So a lot of people is like, dude, it's not really a competition
It's not really a
thing.
competition
People
thing.
are
It's
just
like a
doing,
group effort type of thing.
yeah, like people are just doing it for fun. But I do think that would be a very great competition. So, I mean, I would love to see that, you know.
Neo, you got nothing. You got nothing. Hey, Mr. 2%.
Broken Nation can't respect Snoop. He cheated on his wife. Yeah, he cheated on her with
I really can't.
Selena Powell, whatever that little dusty skinny girl. What I don't understand is this girl literally time and time again puts her business out there with all the celebrities or like IG famous people that she sleeps with. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking with that.
Yeah, I think that Usher has more. No, I think Chris Brown has more hits, but the fact that he literally just like downplayed it, I'm not a fan of that because when it comes to that,
what? I honestly think my auntie, me and her are huge fans of both Usher and Chris Brown. In fact, she's seen both of them live in concert, but she's obsessed with Usher, and me and her was even talking about that earlier too. But honestly, I think they would be really close because Usher, that whole Confessions album alone, I mean, the thing is, Usher had good albums, Chris Brown had a lot of good hit singles. But I mean, equally, they both had, really good catalogs, in my opinion.
couples questions. What is one trait y'all both have about each other, and the one trait you hate about each other?
Okay, you go first.
That's a hard one.
You go first.
You trying?
Cause we just got into a little mini argument yesterday, so I'll tell him what I can't stand. Go ahead.
I kind of sometimes belittle her about the things that she's into when I do the same thing, but it's different. And she's going to get into that. But one of the traits that I love about her, which is also a bad trait.
Oh, yeah.
One of the traits I love about her, but is also a trait that I don't like.
Okay.
She's too nice. She's very nice, and a lot of times family takes advantage of that. And like she still wants to have a good heart, and I think that sometimes she needs to get like a little strong and kind of like just tell people literally sometimes fuck off. But I don't think she doesn't even have the heart to actually do that still. It's a good trait, but I think it's also a bad trait at the same time.
Okay, and I guess I could say something I really love about him is he's a really nice person when he wants to be, but sometimes I call him grandpa because he have his moments where he's very cranky and moody. So I don't like when he gets like that. But
Hold
I
on,
will tell
I'm the
him
happiest person in the house.
Yeah, okay.
Look at me right now and tell me that.
Hi, T-Mac.
Tell me that right now I'm not the happiest person in the house.
I mean, we all have our moments, but I could just say one thing that irritates me is like I'm a person that likes to vent and talk sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I want to vent or talk, it may not be the right timing, but when I want to get something out, I want to get it out now and move on from it. So if he's like in a cranky mood or he just came from work or whatever and he's not in the mood, it just kind of changes the dynamics of how I'm feeling. So I would just say that.
Okay, I'll admit there are times that I do come home and I'm just literally like
Yo, game smart.
upset.
I agree, White Cloud. DC is one tired old grown. Yeah, sometimes I call him Grandpa. I used to call my little brother that too.
I really don't like that name. But what is something that you love about me? A trait you love about me?
I definitely would just say, I think you're a very nice person and you have a pretty easygoing personality. We got a super chat from Lake Rams. Which one of you is the introvert and who is the extrovert?
She is the extrovert. I'm the introvert.
No, I definitely.
Actually, no, it's changed.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've always been more of the introvert because. Funny story, a few months ago, I was invited to like one of his co-workers' weddings, and that was a long time in a while that I've been around people that I don't know. So it was him introducing me to like all of his co-workers and their wives or misses, and it was just, oh my God, like I was getting anxiety. It was just so hard for me to deal with that.
Yeah,
He's definitely more extroverted.
I don't even know, because I like being in the house, but I'm also the one that goes outside. I'll sit outside. I'll look at like the trees, or like I want to go do photos, or I want to go hiking. I'm the one that like pushes her to go snowboarding and stuff. So I would say that, but I'm also semi-introverted because I do like being in the house.
They do have, I forgot the term of it, but they do have people who can be a little bit of both. I would just think over the years I've become more introverted. So.
Yeah. You thought we were gonna fight Neo? It's my freaking homie over here, man.
Let's see. Yellow Hawk, Grandpa.
I
Dark
don't know.
Cloud about to roast the shit out of me later tonight, so I'm getting my shots ready. Laughing my ass off. And he calls you Dark Gramps 1893.
Oh my
These are
God.
some good responses. Thank you. Neo, what's up? What's up, Jabari?
Yeah.
Nature hiking, etc. is still introverted activities. Yeah, definitely, because you can do them.
True.
alone.
That,
Honestly,
I didn't think of it like that.
Me, I like to do those type of things. When it comes to like outdoor things, that's a way that I like to kind of just disconnect and recharge with myself. So, one thing I do miss is going to the beach. I used to love going to the ocean, hearing the sound of the ocean, even if you don't swim, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody left AGS, and like I said earlier, I don't want to talk about any of that stuff. No
You
one
want to
left.
just say like one quick statement about it? I've seen a couple people
Some
talking
things got taken out of context on AGS, where people thought that I didn't back them up, but everyone knows that I'm just like that easygoing type of guy. Like the whole Yellow Hulk type of stuff left me a long time ago. I've exercised that demon, and it's just been like I've just been trying to like get everyone in the community to be a good part of the be a better part of the community. So there were some things that was said, some people didn't like it, and I'm gonna stand my ground on I'm not gonna take up anyone's beef because I'm with a certain group. So I did not leave AGS. You know, I'm just it's whatever. I don't know, maybe it all depends on 8, because he did post and said that he's gonna go solo or something like that, but I did not leave AGS.
I did read in the chat, somebody did say something about a tweet. They were asking who was he talking about. So I don't know. I mean, if he
it's pertaining to me. But at the end of the day, I'm not leaving. You know, it's whatever. If it comes down to it, I'm perfectly fine in the corner where I'm at. But hey.
Okay, so what I recommend, I don't fully know what's going on, but I say the next time you talk to him, since he tweeted that, unless he directs it or say directly who he was speaking to, I say wait until you talk to him and figure out if that's what he wants. If he doesn't want you in the group anymore, then you know you can just part your ways. If it's something that you guys can get over, then hey, that's good. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Spaceho. Stay out the bullshit. You know, one of the things that kind of puzzles me on this is like, I like being a part of this gaming community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I basically go on different podcasts and like no one has a problem with me. Like, I'm good with chatting with people. You know, I'm one of the OGs, so some people actually look up to me in the gaming community, and they want me on their shows. You know, interviews and stuff like that going. So to me, I kind of like that type of behavior, like where I'm going to different places and talking to different people, sharing my opinions and stuff like that. I never looked at it as like, yo, you know, if there's a problem, like I was never like, you know, Bloods and Crips, so I don't have that type of mentality. But either way, I don't have a problem with 8. I don't have a problem with BG or anybody else like that in the gaming streets or the YouTube crumb side community, whatever we're called. I just want to keep it gaming and everyone be good. I don't know why everyone can't be good. I don't know, man. It's not high school anymore.
Well, I guess whoever has a problem with that, you should just talk to them directly. Because that's another thing, and it doesn't necessarily have to be gaming community. This is in general. This could be in a work environment. This could be in a school environment. I was taking some classes back in community college, and I've seen how messy some people can get sometimes, or it's easy to get things misconstrued. Again, I don't know what happened because I don't watch the show, but if he did tweet something and you feel like it was directed to
No, she's not holding a goddamn glizzy. It says blessed.
Oh goodness! Oh my god! You know what? It actually does look.
It does look like that, but it says
Can you see
blessed.
it now?
Oh my god!
Hey,
Yo.
Takun.
What's good, Takun? What's good?
Someone said this is getting out of hand. Yeah, you know, I say the same thing. That's the only reason why I be telling him, like, when you go on a podcast, just try not to be involved. It's okay to give your opinion on stuff, but if it's about direct YouTubers and stuff, it can get messy real quick because you're gonna constantly have people that's running back and forth to both podcasts saying different things. So even sometimes when I hear him, I'll be like, okay, what's going on? Like I might eavesdrop here and there, but if I sense that it's some type of mess going on, I'm like, I hope you're not getting yourself in the middle of anything, and keep it that way.
T-Mac has a question.
You know, who has taken more of a toll during this pandemic? I would think DC has it easier because he got games to keep busy. It's definitely taken a toll on me more. I was literally just talking about that today. I just see so much changes. Like, I actually called a federal building because I'm in the process of trying to redo my passport. And long story short, they're saying that it can take several months before I get my passport. And I'm like, well, what if I want to expedite it? They're basically telling me, oh, you can't do that right now. This is a life or death emergency. So I just feel like they're trying to take too much control on our livelihood because of this corona pandemic. It's ridiculous. So I was so irritated by that. Not to mention, you know, like I went to the supermarket earlier today to run some errands, and you can tell there's going to be a shortage on things. For the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to buy a new bicycle, like a mountain bicycle.
Yeah, we're both going to get like some bikes.
At one shop literally told me bikes in general are just so, there's a shortage nationwide because gyms are closed. Everyone is trying to buy like exercise equipment or things to keep active. So it's just really annoying how it's just majorly affecting people at work, people who have kids. You know, my kids are about to start back school. They're still playing it by ear. Yeah, it you can just see it's affecting everybody in so many different ways, whether it's at work, school, whether you have kids, just in, you know, food shortages. I definitely predict in a few months that
What's up, Drew?
There's gonna be food shortages too.
Yeah.
You know?
So one of the things, I think that's your mom.
Okay. Go ahead.
One of the things I want to touch on real quick. Hey, Drew, I don't know if you heard, dude. So I was thinking that me, you, and Tasha and Mrs. Cloud should do a game night with Overcooked. We could stream it on your channel, and then we could do the other one on my channel, so we can get like a couples game night. And yeah, we squad, Drew, all that. So I want to touch on real quick the Xbox gaming event. The Xbox conference. So I've made my video about that. It was a very great responsive video. It did pretty well. We actually gained almost 600 new subscribers because of that video and the last upload. It was pretty well. But the Microsoft event was a super lackluster. And hold on, what does it say? Wait, sending your kids back to school? Fuck no, I'm not sending my kids back to. Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
That's how
now,
I'm feeling
too.
about that too.
I just got a call today. My oldest son, he's going to 6th grade. He's going to middle school. That's a major transition.
And we got 6 kids, so that's 6 times the chances of us.
Well, 5 that's in school. But
Yeah. Well, she needs to go to school. We need some peace and quiet.
Yeah. So I mean, the struggle is definitely real. It's just it's affecting things in so many ways. I was so irritated because I wanted to see some family in Jamaica, and I may not be able to do that right now unless I can get some kind of hookup of someone getting me a letter or something. If not, I'm gonna have to mail in my old passport and wait for months.
All right, so I'm gonna show my wife something before we talk about the Microsoft event. All right, so hold on, where is it at? So Domino's, I'm gonna get the other tweet first. I'm gonna show her the picture of Halo 2. All right, so babe, so you've heard, Halo, you've seen Halo, right? So you've seen PlayStation exclusive games, right? Like The Last of Us, how good it looks. The new Halo game that Microsoft is talking about, the most powerful console ever. This is the graphics of that game. This is one of the main characters of that game.
That looked like some Tomb Raider graphics right there.
Yo, and does it look like next generation graphics? Does it look like a leap over the PlayStation 4?
And if it was, that's a terrible depiction of it. I'll just say that.
If you have the most powerful console ever, would you expect that type of game from graphics from that?
No.
It went so bad because Domino's
definitely not
went ahead and tweeted this.
Wow.
Domino's of all places says, "Don't worry, Chief. Domino's always deliver." They have one sign that says current gen, which is pizza that looks real, and then
like
next gen
blurry,
is
pixelated. Wow, that's messed up. Well,
so
they need to do better. I mean, that's not a great depiction.
Now, my question before I get into it is, as a regular customer, right?
Yeah.
If you hear of the most powerful console ever, and you're not in the gaming streets, you don't look up YouTube stuff, you only hear what I hear, and you see that Domino's posts something like that about like their games, the way their games look, you think that Microsoft has a chance to re-show that game in a better light to you to make you want to buy it, or it's the first impression is what you see because you're not a gamer, you don't look up the gaming sites?
I think I'd probably go off of first impression or what I see.
Okay, so that's my point of it. Is like you see the first impression of the Halo, you hear the most powerful console ever, and you know what that's like? That's like you finally getting that Benz truck and it drives slow as shit. So,
King Darian, if you can fly to Jamaica, try to renew it there at the embassy. I got my U.S. passport. Oh, okay. I'll definitely look into that. Because my mother is in town and she's actually going to be flying sometime this week. But, she's good. Her passport is, every one of my family passports is good. Mine just recently expired and I was caught slipping. So now,
Yeah, so...
Power means nothing to me without captivating games. I agree. First impressions are everything in gaming. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, if that's considered like next gen or whatever, that was not a great depiction of it.
Not to mention the entire event. They said that they were going to show all gameplay because their event before that had little to no gameplay and people said they didn't like it. Okay. So this event happened on the 23rd. Remember when I was in here recording a video? They still showed barely any gameplay. So all of their games that's supposed to show, and it's all like CG. Even you as a gamer, would you look at like the CG and expect that to be the graphics?
Like I said, honestly, the first thing that came to my mind was like first gen PlayStation Tomb Raider games, like the graphics, that's what I thought of. But again, me personally, I'm not a big graphics person. If I like a game, I like a game, So you're still going to have people who are hardcore fans of Xbox or Halo games or Xbox exclusives, and they'll still buy it regardless. So I say if you're a person that don't care about that stuff, then I say go for it, do your thing, get it, whatever. Talking with chilling at work, doing the same.
Yo, Space Host, you are disrespectful. He said my homemade guacamole looks better than them graphics.
Oh, man. That's
So one of the things I'm seeing is that because Microsoft's event was so bad, they literally pushed the casuals into buying a PlayStation 5. Would you think that would be the case? Because the PlayStation 5 event, they showed only PlayStation 5 games and what they would look like, and they showed gameplay.
I mean, it could be. It could be that drew people more to
hold on.
PlayStation.
I got a question for her. All right, she's never seen the PlayStation 5 or the Series X. Let's see which one she likes. Hold on.
Okay. Well, you already know I don't be liking Xbox consoles and how they look because they're like big and blocky. So.
All right, hold on. PlayStation 5. So that is the PlayStation 5.
Okay.
What do you think?
It doesn't look bad. I could take it.
Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna show you the Series X.
It can't lay flat. Oh,
It
it
can lay flat.
I see.
All right. Xbox
I'm trying to open up this candy.
Series X.
You have a pen?
So that is the Xbox Series X right there.
Let me see it.
What the hell's the picture of it? Hold on.
I'm trying to open up this candy.
Just bite it or use your nails. Look, that's what it looks like.
Looks like it doesn't look futuristic. It doesn't look anything.
Hold on. Say that one more time for you're a casual. You've never seen what any of them look like.
It just looks like a box. It looks like a subwoofer or something. It does. It looks like a subwoofer. I mean, I don't know.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard. Everyone's loving your makeup, hon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and she did it faster than the last time. The last time she did her makeup, we were waiting. We were super late. PS5 is gonna be tall as fuck. I'm cool with the console.
Yeah, it's fun. Actually, when I went to the store earlier, there's these little it's called Elf. I don't know if Mocha's still in here, but it's an Elf like $3 eyeshadow palette. It just has 4 colors. So I was just playing around with it. Smooth as punch in the air.
So
I'm guessing that he's an Xbox.
Oh, he's a
fanboy?
hardcore Xbox fanboy. Hardcore.
Dang.
Yeah, he was basically saying that game doesn't look bad and it actually looks next gen.
When is she joining OnlyFans? No OnlyFans, but I would say this though. I saw a lot of people in the comments somewhere the other day saying that OnlyFans is not only like X-rated stuff. If you have any type of niche, that's a good way to just make money. I actually have a girl. She is a huge hair blogger. She has like over 200,000 followers. We like talk all the time. And she just told me she started an OnlyFans. But it's X-rated. It ain't like...
If we get 1,000 likes... Somebody that disliked my Xbox talk gave us a thumbs down. If we get 1,000 likes or 2,000 views on this video, I will do her makeup live.
Oh, boy.
Next.
I'm scared. Please.
No. It's said. If we get 2,000 views on this video by the next 2 weeks, because my channel's not really all that up there, and we get 1,000 likes. Nah, let's do 500 likes. I will do her makeup.
Mrs. Cloud's gonna start her own YouTube channel with makeup speedrun tutorials. And you know what's funny? I have a YouTube channel, and it was doing really well when I first started it. I think I started it back in like 2015, 2016. And I was getting the views and traction, but I just took a break, kind of abandoned my channel a bit. But I do think of going back to it. But sometimes I get a little discouraged because...
Android, I'm going to stab you. Hold on. So...
Because you started OnlyFans if we get 3,000 views. Nah, no OnlyFans. Maybe I'll go back to my YouTube.
Yeah, I'll give y'all OnlyFans of me giving her a shoulder massage with clothes on. How about that?
What's the channel called? I'll put it in the comments later.
Yeah.
Because it needs so much work. I literally abandoned it over a year ago. and I contemplated on if I want to go back to that one or start a new one.
Yeah.
I was thinking of starting like a trending topic type channel because I see people like those, and I like talking about those things because I do my little research, and I like to think that I'm fair with my views. So I was thinking of maybe starting another channel or just branching over into another film.
Now we can get homegirls OnlyFans. Hey, question.
What does the wifey think of Ghost?
Ghost of Tsushima? The samurai game that you saw
I
me
actually
play.
never played it yet, but the graphics look really good. Like I've seen the trailers like a while ago when it first came out and stuff, and I see him played it a couple times. I definitely want to start it, but I did tell myself I'm so behind on games. I think the first game that I want to like start playing again is the first Last of Us, and then just work my way forward. It's either that or the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah, you know what? Takun and Space Host, she can only have an OnlyFans if me, you, and Space Host start an OnlyFans first. How about that?
Stimulus checks coming in August. Oh, for real, Android? I didn't hear no updates. I heard they're gonna talk more.
I already got money for my PlayStation 5 right there. All 3 of them.
You ain't getting 3.
2?
Nope. 1.
Why?
You don't need 3. That's a waste. No.
But y'all be in the living room all the time, and I want to play out there sometimes.
Wah, wah, wah. It's a long ass game. DC, do you think Sony will focus on multiplayer at all next gen?
You saw me play. What was the question?
They're asking if you think Sony will focus on multiplayer at all in the next gen.
If they were able to get the Lian Studios in China, then yeah.
Okay.
Because their goal, you know that they're not trying to buy that studio to try to get more games done.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get it to buy a studio that can make multiplayer games.
Okay. Now I'm asking about Mrs. Cloud OnlyFans. I want to know about our homegirl. Well, this homegirl, oh man.
Who?
You know, I don't want to say her name.
No.
She just recently made one. Here's the thing. So she's super teeny, super petite, and they have people. Thank you, Nico 4889 for subscribing. I don't know if you're into like petite, teeny girls. She's adorable. That's my boo. But I forgot how much her subscription is, but I mean, hey, she said she need to make them coins. Them YouTube videos ain't hitting numbers the way it used to. So.
Okay.
Having 3 PS5 is like being a corporate slave. Yeah, like how can you keep up with all of that? Somebody said it's Luca.
No, she doesn't know who Luca is.
Oh, I know you. I don't know her, but I know she's like on the thing. No, I don't know if she has a channel, but definitely the girl I'm talking about, she has like nearly 300,000 followers. She's really big in the hair community. Trust me, but I noticed that when she made the OnlyFans, only the close friends on her Instagram account knew about it. So that's why I didn't say it, because I don't know if it's meant for everyone to know.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw them little pictures.
She's doing some stuff too.
PS got no multiplayer games. T-Mac asks, what TV shows / movies y'all watching? So I just finished something on Hulu called Big Little Fires. It's with Reese Witherspoon and Carrie Washington. That was okay. I don't think that's something he'd be into, and it was only like 8 episodes, and I did enjoy that.
I'm not really watching. I'm not really.
Actually, no, she's not doing hair at all. So when I went on Instagram, like how people might post a picture but they bleep out certain things. She had her ass tooted up, and she had like the thing bleeped up, and she was like, subscribe to my OnlyFans, and I'm like, okay sis, get them coins, and that's it. I don't know a lot about OnlyFans. Can you sell feet pics? Just trying to find ways to get a little extra money. That is so funny, Zelda, because I had remember I told you about this dude, this weirdo? There was a guy. that used to always ask me questions about my feet. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
There was this guy that used to private message me on my Instagram, and he would ask me, how does my feet look, if I can take pictures of my feet dirty. So it's just funny that you said that.
There are some dudes that have some wild
Yeah.
fantasies. Shout out to the Real Priceless Gaming Channel. Man, your wife is fine. Stay blessed, my guy. Thank you, sir. She is
Thank
very
you.
fine.
Is she doing her hair naked? Nah. She just naked.
Yeah.
Just finished Dave on FX. Hilarious. Okay.
What if so Taku says, what if Xbox magically brought back Scalebound?
Hold on. I started Doom Patrol. Not bad at all. Okay. What if Xbox magically brought... Okay. You
Yeah.
can answer that.
Yeah. If they brought back Scalebound, I'd be happy, but I'd be afraid of it. Did they bring back Scalebound because of Game Pass, for it to be a Game Pass game, or are they really going to work on it?
And Purple Mind said, DC and Mrs.
I have
Clown.
no idea, King Darian, and I think that's gross. Do guys really beat off to feet? Yes.
You'll be surprised. People have the weirdest fetishes.
Yo, there was a fetish that I heard of. I forgot the name of it, but it's chicks taking a dump.
Oh, probably. You'll be, like I said, you'll be surprised. Perp Minded asked if we ever heard of a show called Doom Patrol. If not, he highly recommends it.
What is it on?
Yeah, what's the synopsis and what is it about? I'll check it out.
And what is it on?
Desperate Times. PS5. The guys really, you'll be surprised what people beat off to. DC, what up, King? Peace, Queen. Thank you, Mr. Corleone, I think.
Mr. Corleone.
Did y'all see The Boys? I did not, but you know what show?
I saw The Boys.
That's the show with the three little. Not the show, but the movie. Okay.
Is that the one with the black boy that talks like Cleveland?
I think so.
I don't
know if he talks like Cleveland.
I don't like how they portray like. I don't like the way that they have black characters in these movies, man. Like the white kids are perfectly fine,
Hold
and
on,
the
I'm
black
sorry.
kid
Hush.
is.
Hush said, "I know a guy who likes to show who likes women to step on his face." What?
Whoa! Oh, well, remember the one where the girl was slamming her butt in the guy's face?
Oh yeah, there was this guy where he likes big girls, just like
dropping
plus size girls just like slamming her ass
and
on
she
the
had
face.
his hands tied up and just dropping her ass in his face, and this nigga sounded like he was literally drowning or like he couldn't breathe.
DC Universe Doom Patrol is based off DC Comics.
It's on HBO Max.
Mr. Bean asks Dark Cloud, did you leave AGS podcast?
No, I did not.
Okay. Broken Nation, that show's fire. Okay. Homelander is hell of an actor. It looks like, I'm sorry, the mouse is in the way.
That's
HBO Max, and it's basically
remember
like
The Boys?
X-Men.
Oh wait, he's talking about The Boys, the superhero movie that Sony made on Netflix, where the superheroes are pretty bad. I think I watched it by myself. You didn't watch it.
Okay.
I thought he was talking about the Seth Rogen
Guys be
movie.
getting pink eye out here. Okay. You jeopardizing getting pink eye for some ass cheeks clapping in your face.
Yo.
Like, what if she farts in your eye or something? You got
No,
some
what if she
serious
breaks his
issues.
neck?
Yeah, for real, because she's a big bitch. I mean, plus size, that's well over.
And I'm
maybe
not. We're
100
talking
pounds.
like big girl.
Yeah. Another show. Have you guys? It's old. It probably came out in the early to mid 2000s. But have you guys? I'm pretty sure some of you guys heard of a show called The Wire. I've been trying to get into that show, and I started to The Wire.
Yeah, we have not watched The Wire.
I started watching the first season of The Wire like a few months ago, but it's one of those kind of shows like what's the name of that big like fantasy world type of show again that everyone loved? It slipped my mind.
Fantasy show? What was in it?
Game of Thrones. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
Game of
I
Thrones.
didn't like that show.
That was another show I started watching and began to like, but it's one of those. He started watching way ahead of me, and it's one of those shows where like you miss one or two episodes, you don't know what the hell is going on. They introduced so many different characters to it, and that's how The Wire was. Also, it's like if you miss a couple episodes, you won't know what the heck is going on. So when shows are super super long, I gotta like really be into it to like keep me drawn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
Wire's
we'll,
legit, I
we'll
heard.
start The Wire.
Everyone is
Drew
telling me
said
that
after
Space Odyssey.
season 3, I'm good. Season 3, the third season of what?
The Wire. Okay, you know what? Drew Games. So everyone said that season 2 was the least favorite because I guess of how they did it. But they said if you can get past what my sister did was I think she went on YouTube, just watched someone's channel of like a recap of season 2, and then she just went to season 3 because she said you'll probably lose interest. So yeah. DC will like characters like Cliff, played by Brendan Fraser in Doom Control. The show has a lot of wacky and dope characters, but the villains are next level. Okay.
Okay. All right. So what's on
Comic-Con.
HBO? We have HBO on Amazon.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of HBO, I did watch Insecure. I really did like that one. It's short. It's 30 minutes.
Yo.
Please don't listen
this
to
is
Drew. You don't know what he's talking about.
Hold on, babe. Drew only this year listened to Biggie.
Why is that, Drew? Is that because you're not into the music today, or
He tries to use his age as an excuse.
okay? What's your age group, if you don't mind?
I think
telling
he's
me?
27 now.
Okay. Well, I like to. They try to whitewash the second season. Okay, that's why.
Drew
The
also.
Leftovers is HBO's best series of all times. Okay. Y'all watch Breaking Bad. You know
Yeah,
what?
we finished Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
I
he
love
watched more
Breaking
of
Bad.
it. I tuned in to most of it, but I probably missed a few episodes, and I had to like catch me up. But one show I could say like I really really enjoyed, where it was like over 6 seasons. I loved Dexter, and I loved Nip Tuck. I like a lot of shows that kind of shift to medical related stuff, but I really did like Nip Tuck. I like Dexter and Grey's Anatomy. That was another good one.
Drew said it wasn't this year, but it was pretty recent, bro.
Drew's from New York, no excuse. Okay, Drew, well, since you're from New York,
Hold on.
do you
He's
like
from the
drill
Bronx.
rap? Okay, that's cool. Do you like drill rap, Drew? If so, do you like, that's like the type of rappers like Pop Smoke
He
and
listens
stuff.
to people like Lil Uzi Vert and like.
Okay, so he likes newer era. So do you like Lil Pump? Did you like XXX Tentacion? I'm trying to think.
I think Drew has a tattoo of like XXS on his hand. I'm fucking with you, Drew.
Dexter was fire. Yes, Yoko. I really did enjoy Dexter. I just thought it was so cheesy how it ended. They could have done better. The only thing is like when you watch shows where it has a lot of seasons, they tend to have like 1 or 2 seasons where it's just a whole bunch of filler episodes, and it's like, come on, yo, just get back to the show. And it kind of turns you off, you know? DC, you better be ready for final season of Attack.
She is obsessed with Attack on Titan.
I love Attack on Titan. Okay, so
She's
I actually read.
nerd. She goes to read the synopsis.
I actually read the mangas ahead, so I already know who all the 9 Titan shifters are. I just hate how they take so long to bring out the anime. Shameless. I started watching some of the first season of that.
I didn't like it.
American Horror Story. So we started that.
I only like the first and second season.
Yeah, that's the only 2 we watched. After that, we kind of tuned out. No Love for Lost, the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
That show came out a few years ago, right? I'm just trying to. Was that the one where they were like stuck on an island or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen bits and pieces of that. Yeah, Max V. I love Attack on Titans.
It's a dope ass anime. I just haven't.
I loved it. I love it. Like I want to rewatch the first.
You know what it is? It's probably the way I was introduced. Like for instance, I was introduced to Berserk by reading the manga. And then when I watched it, I still prefer to read the manga because I have like I don't know if I and I have the a certain way of their voices. Now, when you watch Attack on Titan, I don't want to read the mangas because I'm attached to the way that they speak, and I love the music in that anime. Like some of the music like captures me, man.
Okay. Drew said he likes Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Jeezy, Biggie, T.I., Pop Smoke, and Fabulous and Jadakiss. So it seems to me that you like a lot of the rappers that was in like the 2000s era. Pop Smoke is probably the only new age rapper from that list, and I love Pop Smoke. I'm so mad that his life was cut so short because I definitely believe he would have did a perfect capture of bringing New York back on the map. You know,
Mhm.
New York kind of started to fall off when ATL rappers started. You know, when Migos and stuff started coming out. I feel
Mhm.
like they did a good depiction of putting Atlanta on the map, but Pop Smoke was bringing back that authentic New York sound. I don't know if you like Dave East, but you should check him out too. Well, I like
Didn't he
the
get
older.
locked up?
I like the older Dave East. He got arrested, but he didn't get locked up.
Okay.
Attack on Titan is the GOAT right behind Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I
I
really
watched
did love
Hunter x
Attack on
X
Titan.
and I fell off. He said Meek Mill is his favorite rapper easily though. I don't know about all that.
Okay, you know what? Meek Mill, I liked him when he was before he got famous. I liked him when he had the shabby, dirty braids and he was younger. But when he started to get more mainstream, I used to like him when what's his name? Jalil Beats used to make a lot of his beats. But when he became more mainstream, I was like, I feel like rappers don't have that hunger
No, not
when
anymore.
they get bigger, you know?
Not anymore. Hey, how do you feel about? Hold on.
Davies is nice, yeah, he is. Death Note
Keith
last season was
made
spooky,
his-
especially the ending. I didn't see the last season of Death Note.
Oh, Keith just made his new Xbox. Oh man, I gotta watch that.
Griselda has really been making a wave in New York, but they don't get the credit they have. More of the traditional sound. Okay, I'll check them
I
out.
do want to try to get involved with the Keith crew. I want to see if I could do some like videos with him or try to collab with him a little bit. So yeah, I gotta watch.
Okay,
You gotta
Yogo
watch this video.
said, nah, Pope, but Pop Smoke was really a copy of Chicago drill. Been doing that for years. Oh yes, he probably, because I actually heard that drill rap actually originated in the UK. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I was told recently. So he obviously got his sound from somewhere, you know.
Yeah, but either way, he's I like a lot of his music.
Loaded Lux is the best rapper out now. Okay, where is Loaded Lux from? Meek is a legend. Meek is cool, but Mika is very messy now. He's since you guys are into Meek Mill, I might as well bring it up. But he recently tweeted yesterday that him and his baby mother broke up, and it's like, okay, like he just chats too much. Like, you were cool when you first came out, and you just made everything about your rapping, you know. I think one of my favorite mixtape. I like Meek Mill when he had like a lot of mixtapes, like Dreams and Nightmares. I think it
They're
was
saying it started in Chicago.
the drill rap. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Oh yeah, when it comes to like music and stuff, especially like certain rappers and stuff, I definitely know my stuff on that.
All right, so let me explain how. If she listens to something, she makes a point to study it.
Yeah.
If she watches a movie, she studies it. Even when it comes to like college, if she gets a class, if it's a topic on the class that she has to take a test, she studies about the professor and how he does his class, as well as the actual synopsis of the test. So I don't know what she's the definition of a true bookworm.
I just like to, when I take a liking to something, I like to know it from all angles, and I like to do my research.
Yeah.
Loaded
Me
Lux
on the
is
other hand,
part
if
of
I'm
it.
not feeling something, I'm just like done.
Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know it started in Chicago, but I like drill rap. There's another rapper. I'm gonna tell you his name.
Hold up, Drew had a question for you.
Meek Mill rapper and Meek Twitter fingers are. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you know what? If you can just put aside whatever with his Twitter tweet and stuff, he's cool, because I don't know. It's like he's a chatty patty sometimes, and it's like you were cool until you opened up your mouth. Now you just sound like a chatty dude, and it's not cool. You know,
Yep.
if you're a street dude, stick to the street dude stuff. If you're working on prison reform, you know, focus on that. Just keep out of all the other stuff. He's just always inserting himself in like random Twitter beefs, and it's like,
Whoops.
he's always getting clowned for it. Do the knowledge. Yeah, I definitely try to do the knowledge. Actually, the most recent thing that I was looking at, so last week, I don't know if anyone here is from Georgia,
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the
but
thing.
there's someone that drowned in this lake called Lake Lanier. So I started doing a little slight research on that, and I didn't know how haunted that lake is. People say, I did the history. If you do, I want to say like in the early 1950s, it was a predominantly black town. It had like houses. It was developed, and the city wanted to make it like a water, like a place to produce water or something like that. And they ended up flooding the town and also made it a lake. So now people believe that Lake Lanier is haunted because people will just be driving your car over the bridge and they'll end up in Lake Lanier allegedly. Or people have a hard time swimming. The water is extremely murky. It's barely visible, even with goggles or like professional diving gear. And I saw a news clip where they were saying that, I want to say back in 2007, somewhere in the mid 2000s, there was like a drought in Georgia, and the lake basically receded. And you can see the town. You can see like homes. You can see barns. There was a grave site. There was like a beach where those life houses, those lifeguard houses, you can basically see like it was a full-blown town. So to just know the history and how they just flooded the town like that, that's crazy. And I mean, who knows, if you're a person who's into spirituality and believe in water demons and this and that, who knows? You never know what type of energies is tied into that lake. But my thing is, if it's a known lake where people are not supposed to swim, why do people go there? Same thing with a lake here in I don't know where in California, but Lake Piru. It's like, why? I
So
don't know.
Stankma says he's a psychic, so he would go crazy over there. If you're a person that hears like spiritual stuff, I personally feel that those people were murdered and they literally got drowned and buried under the water with their city, and their spirits are not resting well. So I feel that area is haunted 100%.
Yeah, I definitely believe in stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like mythical god creatures in there, no, but I always did hear that there are water spirits. And I do know in the Bible it says to, respect the water. So, I mean, there is something that draws people to the water, but I mean, I don't know. I just think if anyone is going to go swimming in like lakes or murky waters, please just wear a life vest or stay on a boat, because I mean, even Usher's stepson, I didn't even realize that same lake, he had a jet ski accident and he was on life support and he ended up having to pull the plug because he was, brain dead. But yeah, there's like, if you just look up Lake Lanier, it's so much things that pop up that's associated to that lake. So I guess anytime Lake Lanier is trending, people in Atlanta already know. My younger brother lives in Georgia and he was telling me, he was like, yeah, I heard about it. People say that's one place you want to stay away from.
Yeah,
so that's crazy. I'd be able to talk to them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you ever end up in Georgia, you should definitely probably see like what's going on over there, because there's a lot of fire music out now. There's just gotta search for it. I think a lot of people discredit. Yeah, Minded, I agree. A lot of people do like to discredit the newer generation of rappers. People like to call them mumble rappers, or they don't like to take them seriously, because I guess for a long time, from the 90s and the early 2000s era, we just had so many good rappers. Like, it was a wide range of different type of rappers. So I think people are always constantly trying to compare the new age versus the old age, and I feel like if you just take it for what it is, like, I didn't even know of Lil Uzi Vert at first, but his newest album that he came out with this year, I listened to a few songs on it and it wasn't bad. I love The Weeknd. I love The Weeknd.
I do not like The Weeknd.
I did like some of XXXTentacion's songs, but
She
more so,
she liked a lot of XXXTentacion songs.
I liked him as a person, and I just felt like he was misunderstood. So he's like one new age rapper, I guess, where I could say him dying, it kind of touched me because it felt like too close to home,
So
Do y'all have any
Perp Mind said Dark Cloud and Mrs. Cloud. If y'all want a great horror series to check out, the
Ju-on Origins.
Origins.
I was going to check that out too.
It's on Netflix. I watched 1 or 2 episodes. It's pretty good.
I didn't check it out yet, but I did archive it to my list because we have our separate little things.
Because she watches some weird stuff.
King Darian, that is the devil. What's the devil? Are you talking about the lake? How do you guys feel about Kina, Bridge of the Spirits releasing on PS5?
She did not see that. I saw it, and that's one of my favorite games that I'm gonna check out that I want to get.
Yoko asks, do y'all have any problems with wild animals coming to your house?
No.
We don't, but when we first moved here, we did see some type of animal poop. So one day, like in the front of the house, and it's always the next morning. So I was Googling like different type of animal poops that looks like this or looks like that. And we ended up getting like an exterminator. I don't see the poop anymore. The Weeknd is cool. Yeah, I like The Weeknd.
Juice WRLD is dope too. We spoke about Juice WRLD last time. I didn't listen to any of his music.
I only knew a couple songs from him, but I did hear a lot of people give him respect for like the new age rappers. Mm-hmm. Do you guys like Lil Pump? The only song I only heard like 2 songs from him. The one with Kanye West.
Freaking love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, okay, the lake. Yeah, honestly, it gotta be something going on over there.
Facts.
I just thought it was really weird. They say it's another lake here in California. It's called Lake Piru. And in case y'all
for now.
okay.
We were gonna try to play some Overcooked, but we'll probably save that for another time, or we could try a different time because I got to do updates and all that stuff.
Lil Pump is absolute trash. Yeah, a lot of people say that about him. Roland Mackey said, Cloud, ignore heartache. He be on his live stream crying about you right now, shaking my head. Mental health during this pandemic is crazy. What the fuck, LOL.
Is he really live right now?
That's messed up if he is talking shit. DC, I know you're a stan, but M is whack. You know what? I liked my favorite album from Eminem was Marshall Mathers LP, I think it was. It was like a black and white cover. You ain't lying, Mrs. Studying everything, including animal feces. Oh, you damn right. I was trying to figure out what is coming over here in this yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty big on like all that knowledge stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor, guys. If anything Eight's doing or Eight's saying on his channel, let's not bring that here. We don't want any of that on this channel.
I'm sorry that he's saying something that kind of irritates me, because if it's one thing that I can't stand, I just don't like messy people. I don't want to say that he's a messy person, but I mean, if he made a tweet and it was directed towards DC, but then now he's well, I mean, some people thought it was about you, or people thought that. I don't know, what led up to that. However, now he's on a live stream and he's saying stuff about you.
Again, while I'm live.
That's messed up. So,
again, while I'm live too at that. Hey, man,
you guys ever
it's
listen
whatever.
to Cassidy? Of course. I used to like Cassidy when he was in his prime. Since you know about Cassidy, is it Anthology? Have you heard of AR Ab? I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but he was also in the Philly realm. AR Ab, he used to do some good freestyles with Meek Mill and Cassidy and them back in the day. So
yeah, AR Ab's pretty good.
You should check him out if you like him. What the F be going on? Can't we all just get along? I agree.
Hey, man, it's whatever. Again, let's not talk about any of that. So, are you guys actually going to pick up the Series X after that conference? Thank you, Detail William. Details,
yeah, I know
wasn't it?
AR Ab. Yeah, he was okay back then. I don't know if you guys seen, but a mini update with Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez thing. Literally, like a few hours ago, she went live for a few minutes on her Instagram, and she was basically talking. She lightly addressed the situation. She didn't necessarily say Tory Lanez or anything, but she did say it is true. She did get shot in her feet. She was grateful that it didn't hit any bones or tendons or major arteries, but she did have surgery. She got shot twice, and she was saying it's messed up that blogs or certain people are just putting out false narratives of what happened. And honestly, I don't think anyone should necessarily point fingers at Tory first, because I haven't heard anything from him. I don't know if he's still locked up first, but I think it would be fair to just wait and see what happened, because I mean, regardless, it is messed up that she got shot, but there's always three sides to every story. So I don't want to give my full perspective until I hear or see more, you know. I do need another dust collector though, so I might cop.
Hold on. It says no way. No one's getting it. Nah, I got a PC. PlayStation Nation boy. I'm saving up for a PC. I'm done. Now I do have a video coming where I'm going to be putting together my boy's PC, because I do PC. I'm doing a custom Warriors themed build for him. So when he brings everything, I'm gonna do a live a video recording of that. And I'll probably put like some parts on there that you guys could like build your own PC to kind of like, to basically destroy like next gen consoles in a way without hitting like a certain in topics type like a certain budget, like maybe like $1,000 to like do something decent, or like $1,500 or something like that.
Don't get upset at anybody.
Yeah.
They're just letting you know. But Heartache is doing a live stream about you, so maybe afterwards, maybe you could tune in and see what he's saying.
You see the thing about that is, Heartache has my phone number. He's the same one that says that, like, you know, he tried to call Ravish last time. My phone is right here, and no calls from him. So it's whatever.
Is he saying bad stuff? Whoever knows. I'm just curious. I mean, if he's doing a live stream about you, about what?
I don't know. It's whatever.
I just think I'm not fully into the game and stuff, but I would say this: when I eavesdrop or listen here and there, it's always the same few people that's always getting into it with certain people. So that says a lot about certain, you know, people or YouTubers, you know. But what are you guys' thoughts on Kanye West?
Oh,
he
man.
put out like a whole bunch of tweets within the last week or so, basically saying everybody knows that Get Out movie was about him.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about how Kris Jenner, which is their mom, how he's been trying to reach out to her, how they're trying to get him on medication. They didn't like how he spoke about the daughter. Do you guys think that Kanye West really is like medically bipolar, or do you guys think that something might be wrong with him? Do you think he's doing it for attention, or do you think
I think well, he's been saying that he's saying that he's trying to leave her, and he's been trying to get a divorce for a little bit. I just don't think that, you know, that's you can't call someone like your wife if you're like trying to, like, you know, that's not what a wife. If I was basically like losing my shit live, you know, I know if she's gonna come find me and want to see what's going on, maybe we'd sit down in front of a counselor or something and just chill. Like Grizzle King says, he can't tell honestly. I think
it's hard to tell because Kanye West always been a very outspoken person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember when he made comments about George W. Bush. He's made a lot of comments. I think one time he supposedly had like a breakdown on stage. He said something about Beyonce and Jay-Z, like, please don't kill me or something. So he's always been very outspoken. But on another note, I mean, most celebrities that's attached to their Jenner Kardashian clan, they always have some type of issues, or it's like their livelihood just goes downstream. So I don't want to give them too much credit, but
Again,
I don't know.
we were supposed to watch some stuff. I think that
I think Kanye West needs some serious help. I think so too. Whatever it is he's going through, and you know, he probably can't even legally say a lot of stuff because anyone who's connected to that family, they have some serious NDAs. Like even Jordan Woods, when she wanted to give her side, you can tell she was very mindful of what she said. So because of that, I'm just like, yeah, minded. I definitely think they're spellcasters or they're witches because they seem like those type of people where they like to attach themselves to popular black males or celebrities
that can make themselves out of something,
and they just drain and suck the life out of them because every time when a dude is done with them, it's like their career just like, what happened to Lamar Odom? I don't even hear about Lamar Odom anymore. Was it Chris Humphries? I don't hear about him that much anymore.
Wasn't he a soccer player?
He's a basketball player.
Chris Humphries or something.
I think it was Chris Humphries, but I just think it's that family period. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but anybody that's attached to them, it's just
especially if you're a black male. Like it's, I feel like the dude that Chloe was dating, the basketball player.
Yeah, that's Lamar Odom. Yep, and
Any thought? I think that
vampires. Do you think the death of his mother plays a part in his mental stability? Definitely, because apparently he was real close to his mom.
Yep.
I do think that also has a little bit to do with it. Maybe he never fully healed or recovered from that. But I know what is crazy. I mean, if Kim is his wife, and I gotta be fair, so I'm gonna say when Kanye was ranting about the Harriet Tubman not being a slave, this and that, there was actually another clip that was leaked online. That's the only thing that everybody heard, and everybody was making an assumption about how effed up Kanye was. But if you fully listened to the clip, he was saying a lot more that it didn't sound crazy. Like he didn't just say that about Harriet Tubman. He was actually talking about like a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you, Silver Fox.
Thank you, Silver Fox, a new subscriber.
I just thought it was crazy how they tended to Kanye definitely misses his mother. It's also weird we don't see any of his other family members. Thank you, Alex Ivy. I agree, Minded. Even Meg Thee Stallion said it today in her short live stream. She started breaking down saying it's tough being 25, not having a mother or a father. You know, sometimes in the industry, it's just crazy like how your life just changes drastically to the point where it's like you don't live a normal life anymore. Everything that you say and do is in the public eye. It's hard for you to probably just heal from certain things. Even like with the Tamar Braxton thing, how she had a breakdown. It's like when I didn't watch all the Tamar Braxton family shows.
Yo, what's up? Get This Work.
But from what I've seen from the beginning, they were basically, you could see that the family had they were, I think, Christians. They had like a close, tight family bond. And if you see just over the years what fame and money did to the family, money changes people. It changes the dynamic of situations. It changes relationships. You're going to have all type of people that flock to you. And I think it's sad that Kanye don't really have anybody in his family that can, talk to him or that could check up on him. I know they said Justin Bieber. I think Dave Chappelle.
Ooh. Well, no, he's not a rapper.
Those people went to Wyoming to check on him and make sure he was okay.
Dave Chappelle, they went out to check on him and all that. So that's pretty cool.
So it's nice to know that people are checking up on him. This new documentary on HBO Max called Showbiz Kids is crazy, even though it's kind of watered down version of what really goes down in Hollywood. I like shows like that. I
don't know if those shows will show everything, because them showing everything, someone's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I think the most that you would probably find some good documentaries about that stuff is looking on YouTube. I just
Yep.
watched one the other day about all the homosexuality that goes on
Oh,
in
speaking
the
of
rap
that,
industry alone.
let's
That
talk.
was like an
Let's talk about
hour-long
that
video.
thing in Chicago.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a law, I believe that was passed, where before you hit 8th grade, kids have to know about the LGBT stuff.
History.
And, you know, the history of LGBT and stuff. So there's a large amount of people that's for it, and there's a large amount of people who's against it.
I found one option.
What are you
Retired
guys'
center.
thoughts
Do you
on
want
that?
This bitch be listening.
And my thoughts on that is, I believe, I know when I was in 5th grade, I believe I had to bring a consent home form for them to talk about basic sexual,
yeah.
about like puberty and
Yep,
stuff.
yep.
When I was in 5th grade, I had to bring home a form from my
What's up, Gaming with
parents,
Persona?
for my parents to sign paperwork. I just think that they should give parents the option. I just don't see the need why you have to force it on them. But to look at it from the other side, I can understand when some people are like, I'm pretty sure everyone in this chat has worked or been or seen somewhere who was one of those letters, gay,
Yeah.
lesbian, whatever. You're going to see it. So I'm not saying, thank you, Gaming with Persona.
Was good.
I don't believe that they should necessarily, your kids should be shielded from that stuff. But it just makes me wonder, why are they pushing so hard for this to be forced on kids? That's my only take.
My thing is, wait, quick shout out to Game with Persona. If you guys want to listen to someone that knows a lot about the Persona games, and he does little interviews every now and then. I'm still waiting on my interview, Game with Persona. Definitely check out his channel. He's a really cool dude, and he's not about any of that fake stuff. He's pretty cool. So check out Game with Persona in the chat. But my thing is, we don't have schools that mandate learning about Black history. We don't have schools that mandate that learns on how to write a checkbook, how to deal with finances. So why do we need, we don't, you know, and it's exactly like she said, when it comes to like school and like learning about sex ed, they literally, you have to bring home something, and you have to basically bring home something and have
Like
them
consent
forms, and then your parent has to consent it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they have to like force this on us. Like, there's not a classroom that tells you how to be straight. There's not a classroom that tells you how to be Black. There's not a classroom that tells you how to become rich. So why does there need to be a classroom to tell you about gay or like LGBT? Like, and then it has to be forced. They have to know this. When it came to like sex ed, it was a choice for the parents to know this. Maybe they don't want their kids to know about that because that makes them curious. Like,
at least right now, I mean, I can understand if it was high school kids, because when you get to high school, you're going to see more personalities. But I mean, at least I would assume, I don't know how it is today, but I would assume in elementary and middle school, you're not going to see a lot of the LGBT, like you're not going to see a lot of trannies, you're not going to see a lot of gays, you're not going to see a lot of lesbians in middle school, or let alone elementary. So I think if they were going to talk about stuff like that, maybe it should be when the mind is the frontal lobe is a little more intact, when you're a little more mature, you know, high school, maybe college, you know.
You grow up thinking that you like something, but it changes as it gets older. You like, you've been with your high school sweetheart, but then you find out that she may not have been the best. You know, you find out things as you get older. All those things come with time that you develop yourself. Like, we should be learning on how to build houses. We should be learning how to build PCs, how to program. Finances, how to deal with your bank. Yo, does anybody remember, what did I say the name of the class was?
Economics?
Yeah.
Well, remember, I told you I didn't.
In my economics class back in New York City when I was in Queens, New York, Martin Van Buren, right? They were teaching me how spread your bed. They were teaching me checkbooks, how to write a check, how to use your checkbooks, and how to basically write out like your spending. Like once you get your income, what you should spend and how much you should save. They told you when you're renting that at least one of your paychecks, not one, but 50% of your first paycheck out the month should go towards your rent. It should never be a check and a half. And that type of stuff stuck with me. These kids don't know that. You have people that go get like these super cool looking apartments in New York and they got to have 5-6 jobs just to pay that, and they never home. So instead of teaching these kids that type of stuff, they should be learning things to better themselves. Like right now, if any of y'all got like $1 billion, how would you know? Would any of you guys know exactly what to do with it at that moment? Or would you have to research something, or you'd have to get someone else involved to basically learn how to deal with that money and how to make sure you don't spend it and lose it?
Yep, I definitely, and in anthology, I agree with you. I hate when things don't feel organic. I hate to feel like everything is being forced. Just like Lil Boosie said in a Vlad TV interview, he doesn't have a problem with gays. He has gay people in his family. He has gay friends, gay people that he worked with in the music industry. But he said when he came out of prison, he was not when he grew up on cartoons, he didn't see the blatantly things like the blatant gay stuff that they were putting in cartoons and stuff. So I don't think necessarily
hey, what's up, Alex? I did not quit AGS. Where is this coming from? I even tweeted that I did not quit AGS.
Well, I definitely think that after we're done with this podcast, maybe you should address yourself. I don't know if he's still going to be live. I don't know if you want to talk to him on or off the camera. I think that you should address some things to him and see, because I don't know what he's saying, you know.
Hey, no, Alex is cool people. Space host. He's not any of those type of people. Alex is cool.
I just think a lot of people are just genuinely saying like, oh hey, he's doing a thing about you now. So I don't know what he's saying. So I think before you are quick to pass judgment or say something, see what he said first, and then it's up to you how you and him want to handle it. Whether it's phone call, you said he has your number, or go on his live stream. If he is talking shit, then again, you can address him, you can talk to him, you can, you know.
I don't understand where he's getting this from. Hold on, let me see something.
Yeah, what?
Let me go to my tweets real quick. I know I have a tweet here. First off, I never said I was leaving AGS. As for can't trust dudes, I'm lost. As for bringing my name up, y'all need for that cause or whatever I said, fall back. So I even have a tweet literally saying I didn't quit. I know 8 follows me.
Wait, go back.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's misconstrued. But hey.
So what did he say?
He didn't tweet back to me, but it's whatever.
Okay. Well, I don't know. How do you guys think he should handle the situation? Do you guys think that he should give him a call? Tony Esquire, thank you for the super chat. He said, what's good? Using a backup account. Remember that Rockwell and MJ song, Somebody's Watching Me. I used to like that song too.
I told you, stop. That's the one that's in the military. You can't tweet, man. You can't tweet. You can only view. You can only view, sir. Yeah.
How do you guys think he should? You guys are the ones that definitely know DC.
Oh yeah.
I know you guys know DC and you know Heartache. I don't think it's fair for me to chime in. I guess my end goal at the end of the day is to try to disassociate myself with anything that's messy or that's, you know, so I try to instill that on him. So, I mean, only he knows what he said and you guys, but what do you guys think he should do? Do you think he should address Heartache? Do you think he should give him a call? Do you think he should just wait a few days and let things blow over? What do you guys think he should do? Still supporting regardless. Thank you, V keeps it low key. I'm out of the Twitter, Facebook, and Facebook game. Oh
man. Hey man, just come home safe, bro. So we can start having you on the channels and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Just get home safe, yo.
Yeah, I definitely love to know you guys' thoughts on that. call. Okay, so maybe you should call him.
Okay. I mean, if I have 8's number.
Who was in the wrong? Yeah, honestly, who do you think? I don't even know what happened. Why don't you tell your side?
So I was on AGS after dark, and I was talking about black people not supporting other black people and black YouTubers not supporting each other, and how we should break up like this thing of like negativity, beef, and all that stuff.
Make me a mod, nigga.
Alex, I don't know if you should be able to be saying that, my guy. You are kind of
Make him a mod.
I don't know if you could say those words, Alex. You're my guy, but
I think heartache will come around. He always do. I know heartache to be very strong, opinionated. He stands by whatever he say. So I think it's only fair that you try to find out the root of what the problem is, because just like Yoko said, I'm so confused. I don't even know what's going on. DC is a part of AGS and keep shit entertaining. Keep doing your thing and just like know how you feel. Yeah, I think.
Oh, so let me finish. So I basically said what happened was BG and them. I was talking about like how I was feeling about like, you know, supporting and basically like supporting love and becoming bigger than what we are. And I was being laughed at by the chat and all this other stuff. And yeah, Alex, they're about to get in on you on that one. You set yourself up for that. But I basically was saying that, you know, they were basically saying that, you know, they don't trust 8 or they don't deal with 8. Or, you know, they were talking about Ravish and Doxxing. And remember, Ravish is my guy. He's my dude. I talked to him on the regular. He said that he was going to stop all that. But he's one of the homies that I actually talked to on the regular. Him and Drew. So they said they were going to stop. And BG brought up something saying that he did not want to, he doesn't support a lot of the super chat conversations because sometimes they start and say negative things. So one of my responses was saying that, you know, the super chat, like I said, you know, when they started bringing up stuff about BG not having a job, you know, I don't think that that's cool. And then BG and the rest of the crew literally jumped in and was like, oh, they're making fun of me not having a job and blah, 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 this and that. But then I said, hey, hold on. It's not the crew saying this. It is... Oh my God, Alex, someone's going to freaking destroy you. Anyways,
no,
so...
be nice. Alex, I'm not one of those people. I mean, I'm not one of those people that's mad. Okay. Takashi69 say nigga, 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 Ice Cube. I'm not one of those people that's offended by that. I just want to say that. Continue.
Yeah, so he basically said that so I said that, you know, I said they interrupted me and they were basically talking about it, and I said, hey, hold on. So that we're clear, it's not us that did this, it was a super chat that mentioned it. And I said, even in there's some dude named BG's Top Tank or Tank Top that posted the video. And you can hear me clearly saying that it's not us that's saying that, it was an actual YouTuber. I mean, a super chat. And then that was it. The only person that was in there that was talking real reckless is Bless Red. And Bless Red, I don't really like that dude. And he was just saying some wild shit. So then that was it. That exactly. I didn't say anything reckless. So I don't know. There's that thing, and she understands because I basically learned this and type of stuff from her. I don't ever, because I'm cool with someone, I'm not gonna hate someone else. You know, when it comes to like beef and all that other stuff, I don't basically say any. I don't like condone or follow that. Like, I've known BG before I ever knew 8, but they were within the same time frame. So I've never had a problem with them. So when I go on there, and you can hear in the chat that I'm literally trying to basically, I even went ahead and said, I think that you guys should get in a call or a Discord chat and talk this over and try to pass all of this. No one has to live stream in it. No one has to basically post any of this stuff, or no one has to record it. Y'all can just talk and like, get over it. I said all of this in the chat. So how it was...
So I'm sorry to cut you. So based on that, What is it that you think Heartache is mad about?
I didn't. I was just letting them talk, and I didn't literally like
So
check
he
them and
feels
stuff.
like you didn't defend them.
But my thing is, I'm not a fan of doxing, or talking about like people's outside family. If there was beef,
Did you
then
tell Heartache that?
he already said all that. I even said it
Okay.
yesterday in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
I'm
what
not-
did Heartache say about that?
He didn't say anything. It just he was basically saying I didn't laugh or I wasn't laughing when any of the situation happened.
But everybody don't have to laugh at the same thing. So
I'm not into that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, you should call him. I mean, he clearly went live because he's addressing you live. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's any. I mean, if what you're saying is true and if everyone knows, I don't think that's cool that he is saying bad stuff about DC. Again, I don't. Someone asked you if this happened yesterday.
This happened on I don't remember when
I do know one
it was
thing.
last
though.
Sunday, I think it was.
I do know one thing. Drama and
People
YouTube
love
ego,
drama.
yeah, drama is always something that has the most longevity. I've seen many channels from all different type of topics thrive off of drama. I know 2 YouTubers and in the beauty community that used to be really tight, and both of their channels blew up when they started beefing against each other. So I don't understand why it has to be.
Let me
that
be
way.
clear, V keeps it low key. Ravish did not give out any information like address, phone number, any of that stuff. If you watched it, he didn't say anything like that. He basically just said like he knows the people that he's around. That's basically it. There was no actual doxing. Is basically giving out someone's address and all that stuff.
Let me read some of the chats. Let me go up because someone said something not too long ago. Somebody said,
Doxing is wrong.
So Gaming with Persona said, I mean, if you feel you did nothing wrong, I don't see why you should do anything. Live your life. Okay, Tony Esquire was basically saying bye.
Yeah. So yeah.
Killmonger said, Heartache said you would do this. I'm guessing, like what you're saying, addressing it now. Somebody said, they think Heartache likes to keep things going just for views. Sounds a bit obvious, but what else can I say? Maybe. I would hope not. But again, these type of things is what keeps people's channels thriving. People love to see the drama. I mean, look, he's live right now. And Heartache is live right now. Heartache made a tweet. He never necessarily said any names. And now there's been a few people in the chat that's been addressing or letting us know like, hey, he's live, he's talking about you. So I mean, your first instinct is, Heartache is mad at y'all. Who's y'all? Because I don't, again, if you listen to what I said, I never said anything negative. No, I never said anything negative about him. So what exactly is he mad at, Android? Please elaborate. Because when I talk on here, I don't talk about anybody's mess. And I even try to tell him to stay out of mess. So please elaborate, Android. Why is he mad at y'all? You look completely different than what I thought.
Who, me or the missus?
DC, just get into Discord with Heartache in private. Maybe you should do that. And someone's asking again if you quit. So I think by everyone asking you that, who knows what he's saying for people to believe that you quit? Did he kick you out the group? I don't understand.
DC, who's getting custody of Melon if AGS breaks up?
Chat, stop instigating.
Yo.
Yeah, some people do like to instigate. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I know there's people probably going back and forth. Let me just be clear and say I don't have an issue with Heartache. I heard him talk to Heartache a few times. I hear him on the podcast every Sunday. So I don't know anything about Heartache to dislike him. So for him to be mad at y'all, I was just a little appalled. Like,
yo, what are you talking about?
Mad at
What beef? Squash with what beef is there?
Okay, is there any way that they can both go live together right now?
No, I'd rather not. I'll
Because
just talk to him, and I don't think they're.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm so confused. I really think you should listen to whatever he's saying. But Android, when you said that he's mad at y'all, I'm so confused because I am not a part of AGS. I am basically a guest on his channel, and yeah. Heartache says DC went to WWP after dark to talk shit about AGS.
That's so stupid.
DC, call Heartache and talk about it, man. Are you guys gonna try Fallout Guy? As a YouTuber myself, I hate YouTube beef. Me too. And that's probably why my channel never thrived. In the beauty community, you're supposed to be talking about hair and makeup, and you would still have bitches on there that talk about each other. And they're fake and messy. And I just don't like the messy shit.
Oh, man. Alright, hold on a minute. Here we go. What the fuck? There it is.
DC and 8 can talk private, and DC will be on AGS next Sunday. Y'all can handle that privately. Everything doesn't have to be for entertainment. I agree, but you know what? Realistically, he was the one that took it there. He went live, and he's trying to make it about entertainment or beef. He just told you guys that he would talk to him in private, but he's constantly keeps saying things.
Yeah,
I
so
would like to have a word with Heartache now.
there's the video. Y'all can go ahead and listen to it and tell me if I said anything crazy.
I'm gonna listen to it too.
Yeah.
When we get off of the live, I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm fair. So if I feel that he did something wrong, I may not say it in front of you guys, but I would tell him, nah, I don't think you should have did this. I don't think you should have did that. But if you're telling me that this is your side and this is how things went down, I don't think you did anything wrong. So I'm really not sure why he's saying whatever it is he's saying.
Hold on.
Yeah, they try to push our cloud. Like when you don't like say you don't have a job, and we know that's not the case because I'm working from home too. So you can't say like whatever it is. Like
they said who don't have a job.
You. And then I'm like,
what?
Because yeah, it's literally I
didn't know this was a thing.
They said that BG is only pushing the Patreon, the likes and stuff, because BG doesn't have a job right now.
Wow.
Keep listening.
Even if he didn't have a job, he still has
I'm trying to tell him to shut up.
People don't have jobs right now. I'm not
feel like more than bacon the
Hold on. Here's the thing, right? I that doesn't make any sense because I've never gotten the Patreon. I've never, and Heartache knows that though.
Hold on, let me be clear. It's not the AGS members that say that. It's the super
Okay.
the viewers.
Alright.
The
Okay.
viewers are dumb as hell. And then when anyone add to it, like when they were saying a whole thing about your job, I said, yo, that's not even funny because that's that man's livelihood.
And
Okay, so tell me where I said anything crazy about AGS.
Okay, so I'm reading the description of this video. It said there was over an hour-long hateful conversation about AGS and Heartache. I'm just wondering why was DC even a part of it and not defending his crew. I don't know whose channel this is, but I mean, we're all adults. Why can't people defend themselves? Just because I'm a part of something, why do I have to give my take on it? Because I'm pretty sure if he's cool with people from both podcasts, I don't see what's the problem if he doesn't really want to say much. That's just my personal opinion. The beefs with AGS squad.
That shit scared the fuck out of me.
The beefs with AGS squad are never that serious and can all be settled with a conversation. And that's all I'm saying.
And it's exactly like what Spaceo's saying. This is no gang shit.
If it's really not that serious, why did he have to go live about it? He wouldn't have even known unless, of course, he got notification.
Yeah, I literally
But you
came
guys
on
are
here.
coming to
My
us.
entire live stream is literally
We
about
didn't say
this
not
bullshit.
one thing about this dude. People asked him questions about the previous thing, so that's the only reason why it's being addressed. So as far as whoever put that video up, I just think that's just YouTubers being messy.
Yep.
That's being messy. Everybody is not gonna have the same take on everything, Everybody is not going to get along with everybody, and that's okay. Why can't it just be about whatever it's about? Why does it always have to turn into some type of mess? We're all grown ass adults, grown ass niggas and bitches, and why is it coming to that? That's all I don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay, that video is like 25 minutes long. Yeah, I seen. But like I said, just to be fair, I am gonna listen to the things. I'm gonna have him show me stuff, and I would.
Well, I can't listen to the whole hour thing because I'm not a part of their Patreon, so it's only that little thing.
Okay. Well, I'm not just saying this because that's my husband, but whoever made that video, they were clearly just trying to be messy. So if Heartache think that DC was wrong for not necessarily defending, he basically told me if they're clowning a dude for not having a job or whatever, or someone leaked out someone's address, and if he's not cool with that, why does that make him a bad person? I can still have my opinion, but I don't want to be a part of that shit. So I don't see anything wrong with that if that's what he was trying to do, is what I'm saying. I don't know the full backstory, just based on the little chats that I'm reading and what he told me. And
Yo,
that
real talk. Let's talk about something else, please.
Yes, Yoko. This is why Cloud should just come back to FDP. We all good peoples, no beef. Do y'all think drama is necessary to keep things entertaining? Just asking in general. V keeps it low key. I don't necessarily think so. I do believe that.
I do think that they use it for that.
People do use it for that.
Like, remember a while back, people were saying that Chris Brown was beating up chicks because he wanted to stay in the public eye?
Well, I mean, to answer your question, I don't think so, but everybody, like, just like the stuff with the celebs. I mean, we all want to talk about these things because it's something to talk about. So I think people just love to have something to talk about. It just sucks when it hits close to home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Heartache is a grown man. He's entitled to feel however he feels. That's fine. I really hope they talk about it. It's very entertaining. It just sucks when the beef is internal. Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been proven in rap.
Oh yeah,
Rap beef is what keeps people careers going. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. No one gives a fuck about his music. People just want to hear him talk shit about Snoop Dogg, whoever he's ratting out at that time. Nobody cares about his music. They just want to hear what he has to say.
See, and I know you listened to it, because I know that you listened to the whole thing. When she listens to the whole thing, she's gonna laugh. Yeah.
Well, did he listen to the whole thing?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, if he's just going off of what people are saying, then I mean, hey, that's messed up.
What's up,
Hello,
Arcade? Arcade?
Hello.
Is that arcade? Is that like arcade?
It looks like arcade. I like the spelling.
Yeah.
I definitely like the spelling.
When was the last time you guys actually went to an actual arcade? And if so, what was the game you played?
Ooh.
I have not been to an arcade.
I haven't been to an arcade in a long time, but I used to love playing Pac-Man and Street Fighter. That was fun. I think it was Street Fighter 2.
I beat her ass in every Tekken game.
Stop lying. We spoke about this
every
last live stream.
single Tekken game we play. Hold on a minute.
He's lying.
Hold on. Hey, okay, all right, cool. Sorry about that, guys.
I think when he went away, what I was saying was, I remember when I went to Dave and Buster's a few years ago, it sucked that they don't give out like the tickets anymore. They just put everything on a card. It just takes away from the nostalgic feeling. Oh, it's saying the audio is gone.
It's delayed. We're going back to it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us now?
Yeah, we should be good now. So
The
yeah, I
last
was
game
saying
I played in the arcade was King of Fighters and School Rivals.
Oh man, so I went to an arcade in Japan in Akihabara. It was the Sega arcade, and they had like the shoot 'em up type like fighter type of mech games. They love their mech games in Japan, bro, and their fighters. Dude, you know I did not know that, but they had like a trading card arcade style Pokemon battle game.
It cut off when he went to the Switch. Okay, so that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying for me, I think my two favorite arcade games was Street Fighter 2 and Pac-Man. Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, whatever. I was always I liked Pac-Man and Tetris type of games. Those were always fun. The maze or the puzzles, those were always fun to play. Bro, which one? Sega got like 3 arcade buildings.
The one that's next to the Razer, the one that's next to the Razer store. Because you know they got the big Razer store, the black sign, and it says Razer, and it's like right by like the bridge. It's that one, and then across the street is where they have like the Japanese donut shops.
Okay. Why is Harding mad at you?
We're over that.
We are. I told him when we get off the live stream to listen to what he's saying, and he agreed that he's going to give him a call or speak his truth. But it's going to be hard for him to answer that now Insane XXL because we don't know what Heartache is saying because he's live right now the same time as us.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Do y'all game together?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. He likes a lot of single player games. So we off beat, bro. I grew up with Pokemon trading cards and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I remember those were serious back in school. Do you guys remember when they I don't know if it was the same or different game, but do you remember it was like 2 different Pokemon games on the Nintendo, on the Game Boy?
Yeah.
One was like red and one was blue. I don't know. I wasn't deep into Pokemon like that, but I remember like Pokemon was serious. Card shops in Japan hit different, I bet. I bet.
Hey,
Sam
another
Bosch.
subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing, sir.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know anime is like really big in Japan. They consider that, you know.
Anime and
Nah, F that. You know what it is with that other podcast. Cuphead leaked on PS4 in the UK. I remember that game, Cuphead.
yeah.
Definitely need more co-op games. I agree. I like co-op.
Y'all remember playing like what was it what's the name of it again, man?
He keeps it low key. I know y'all watch anime. What's y'all favorite anime to date? We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were
I
talking about that
love Attack on Titans. What's your favorite anime to date right now?
That's hard, man, because I watch a few of them. I love Sword Art. I love Naruto.
Right now, I think I'm really digging Attack on Titans.
I watched that too. What else do I like?
I like a lot of shoujo.
Hunter
animes
x
too.
Hunter.
Okay.
I just finished watching Megalobox, and I'm watching some anime basketball game.
How do y'all like Ghost of Tsushima? I didn't play it yet, but I watched him play it. I definitely like the graphics. There's a couple games I want to play. I'm behind on games, but I want to get back into it. And I was saying I'm contemplating on what game I want to start first. You guys ever watched anime Trigon or Trigun? You ever watched that anime before?
Trigon? Yeah, I watched Trigon. It's okay.
Yeah. I like animes. I was saying I like a lot of, I don't know if it's pronounced shoujo or shouju animes, but like the lovey-dovey animes, I watch those from time to time too. And I have my daughter watching My Love Story right now with Takeo-kun, Suna, Yamato. I love those animes. They're like so cute. Trigon is dope. I've been focusing on fighting anime lately. Maki, Kenny
Oh yes, that's what I've been watching. Food Wars.
Oh, okay. I only watched like 2 episodes of that, but.
Yo, isn't that like a hante? Seaton? Hold on, sir.
Movie night with the missus, just popping in for a minute to drop a like. Thank you, Cat Daddy.
Thank you, Cat Daddy.
Trigon is where
Hey,
it's
what
at.
movie you guys are watching?
Love that
Let me know what y'all watching, man.
You know, we never watched 13 Ghosts last week. You know what's funny? As soon as we got off the live stream, I showed my kids a trailer
Corny.
of it, and I was like, yo, this movie was real scary. You guys gotta watch it. My son was like, Mommy, that looks old and trash. I'm like, whoa. So you don't want to watch it? He's like, nah. They were just like doing their own thing.
But
forget y'all. The first 4 episodes have a bunch of fan service.
Okay.
Best thing about Food Wars is opening one.
Oh, the first episode?
I know. I didn't either.
That's funny, Space Host. You didn't either? Yeah. We'll probably try to watch it tonight, but I do have to.
Candyman, so I'm gonna break her in. Oh yeah, she gotta watch it. I think it's still on Netflix.
Yeah.
Candyman's a good one. My older sister is still scared of Candyman. I watched it with my kids though. I haven't watched TV in about a month. Been in these gaming streets.
Oh man, you don't like put on like shows in the background?
I like to watch a lot of I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. So I love watching like long podcasts and stuff. Like if I want to shower or wash my hair, because washing my hair or wash day in itself is like a whole regimen to that. So I like to find some good podcasts, or like if Lovely T is live or she have like a long video, I would like to watch those sometimes. Or there's this dude's channel, I forgot his name, but you see how Nick Cannon basically backtracked on everything he said about the Jews and this and that. When he did that podcast, he did it with Professor Griff. So Professor Griff went on this dude's channel. He went live a couple days ago addressing the situation. So I started watching that, but I didn't finish it. Do you guys watch Mark Wine's food channel?
Or Mark Wayne. Mark Wayne, he is good. His food stuff is good. I actually use some of his. Yeah. Yeah, we'll listen to that later.
Oh, we was eavesdropping on the on his live stream, but I guess we'll have to catch and see like what he said. But no, I never watched that food channel. I'm always looking for like different things to watch though. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll
But
definitely see.
we are coming to an end of the couples live stream. I'm telling y'all, next week, I don't want to hear nothing about any of this stuff. I want to keep it positive. I want to keep it on this stuff. Like what I do over there on that side stays over there. So I just want to say, for everyone that came through, all the new subscribers, this new sub goal thing is not working because we are literally about 300 short from hitting the 1,000 goal for the next 23 days. So you guys have been killing it. DC, does she know when you used to? No.
That was before me.
Yeah.
But he told me about it though. I love watching food videos. I watch those sometimes too. Food Ranger is lit. I used to like this game on my phone called Order to Go. Order Up. That was
we used to play Order Up like
I
it
was really
nobody's
good.
business.
For
Yeah.
some reason I can't find it on I don't know, maybe it's an Android game, but it's not on that. So
No, they haven't updated it, so it's not even coming to like the new.
Yeah, see that's
So if you have like a new Android device, it's not even showing up on there because it won't even pop up on the new Sony phone.
Okay, because my old Androids have it. I used to be really good. I think I was on the 2nd or 3rd restaurant, and I used to get pissed when my kids go on my tablets and they burn my restaurant down. I like Korean street food videos. Oh, those must be fun to watch.
Yeah. So guys,
Y'all have a blessed day.
thank y'all for coming through, for everyone that came through, for all the stragglers that came through, hoping and think to see some sort of beef. I'm sorry that stuff don't exist on this side. But for everyone that stayed, everyone that support, thank you guys for coming through as usual.
Thank you.
Share the video, and like I always say, if you like the content, stay, subscribe, and watch. If you do not like the content, please do not subscribe, because all it does is it leaves a negative attitude to the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm, if you basically drop on someone's channel, you hit the subscribe button, but you never come back, then that's it. You start to go down the pipeline of not getting new views and all that stuff. So again, if you like the channel, support, like, subscribe, and all that jazz.
Keep it G. Hope you work it out with a don't sweat the BS. Keep it a G. Appreciate the content from you and Miss Cloud. Thank you.
And we'll keep doing it. So again,
Let's get to 1,000. I missed it. Catch the replay. Thank you.
all right, Andrew
Hit
Wilkins.
the like button. Thank you guys for tuning